Hello there, Brother Monroe here. Welcome to Warship Wednesday and Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, a game that is not currently available on Steam, but is available in an early access alpha development build from the developer's website directly. So if you're wondering how you play the game, that is how. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to send me a scenario, the videos have been doing really well on YouTube. I'm really thrilled that you guys like them. Come join the Twitch stream, okay? So Wednesdays at basically kind of 4 o'clock British summertime, which I think is kind of around 11 in the morning Eastern Standard Time in the States, because I know most of my viewers are over in the States on YouTube. So I know it's not the best time if you're to watch some Ultimate Admiral, but if you want to submit scenarios, that is how we do it. So if you are watching and you want to post a scenario in the chat, I'll do it at the time. However, if you sign up to my Patreon, then you can submit scenarios anytime. Okay, and that's for all tiers, and I will add that to the information. But for today, to start with, I just want to kind of... So last week I did the power of Dreadnoughts, and I really enjoyed that, and I really like building Dreadnought ships. And I kind of want to go for... Hold on, I'm just going to click a route a bit. Yeah, the Dreadnought 4. When's the earliest you can get access to that? Because I kind of want to go for it. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so you get the N3G3 at the same time. So 1924. And I want to try out one of these ships. Actually, maybe two of them. Against the Germans with kind of 1937 tech. And they're going to have a battle cruiser and two heavy cruisers. And this is kind of an imaginary version of Operation Cerberus, where the British were actually able to get some capital ships in position. Now, there were two around, and actually, no, they weren't. They weren't Dreadnought 4s. They were the Nelson class ships, Nelson and Rodney. So I might actually try and go for a Nelson build, because I haven't done that yet. And we'll try and intercept these ships and do some damage. That might be interesting. So we'll go for the N3G3. This is the first year it's available, so this is a brand new ship. We'll call her the Nelson, because why not? I'm not going to do a super historical build. I'm going to kind of go for a interpretation of the Nelson class. So the Nelson class, as far as I understand it anyway, was a response to the First World War, and then it kind of got kiboshed by the Washington Naval Treaty, imposing limitations. And originally the British were going to build like these really powerful, the N3 and the G3, really big, powerful ships. But the basic idea was they found that you tended to advance on the enemy. And in order to do that, so they found in the First World War they were often sailing at the enemy. They wanted to go close in, which meant that rear turrets they didn't think were very useful. So what they did was this is pretty much what the actual Nelson class had. So they had 3 guns, 3 triple 16 inches set up like that, basically. And a bunch of secondaries and stuff. But you'll notice in the game, this gives you a massive 4-way offset. So it doesn't really work in game. It's not a particularly good build. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I am a fan of super duper firing. And this 16-inch gun here cannot actually fire directly forward. So the idea was the ship would kind of approach like this with the enemy ship over there at an angle, and then all 3 guns could fire up like this. Hello, stream special guest. I'm afraid I can't help you just now, okay? Can you go and ask Mummy? Okay. So we're going to try... We're just going to see what we can do. So let's say that the Washington Naval Treaty never happened because it was stupid. Britain didn't sign up to it, whatever. So we'll go for a much, much bigger displacement. Also, I think the game actually... you kind of need a little bit more in terms of the displacement that it kind of gives you to build the ships are totally accurate. Now that is, I wish there was like a short barbette. Like I know there's the short barbette for secondaries, but like the standard and this one, the very tall. So you've got tall, which is just marginally shorter. It's not like I would like an actual very tall one, please, devs. Just a little bit higher. Okay, now the actual Nelson was built with 16-inch guns, and I actually think that's a pretty good deal because, yeah, we will actually go for the 16s. Yeah, we will. Okay, but we're going to go for a super duper firing version. Now, I don't actually know if the game will let you fire over that turret. It should, really. Well, I'm going to move that forward. Because you could just elevate the guns and fire over the top of that turret. Don't think there's any other way of doing it. Unless I try and go for a medium. No, medium's even worse. Just want a very... no. Gonna have to be the standard. Now I have a terrible full weight offset, but we're going to balance this out by putting, hopefully, on the rear, more guns. Oh, that's a side gun. Don't need to do that. Put this yeah. Okay, so and we also have 2 super firing guns in the rear. Now, because I can't do the super duper firing properly, I might actually do what I've done on other ships and go for the tall barbette for secondaries rotated. So we will be blocking off the forward observation post here, but screw it. Actually, we'll leave that quite far forward. That gives both these guns really nice arcs of fire, and we'll bring this one back. Still have a slight 4-weight offset. We'll deal with that later. So secondary guns, Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 4. Okay, so 6-inch. Oh no, that looks pathetic. Go for an 8-inch and rotate around. There we go. Super duper firing. Not with the main guns, but with a secondary. I'll take that. Now, can we fit in any other secondary barbettes anywhere? No, I don't think we can. Short ones. No. Secondary guns. We'll go for the 6-inch so we'll put one here. It's got quite a good field of fire. If I put that there, yeah, both of those are good. And then, oh yeah, 2 up here. 1 there. Actually, no, 1 there. And another one. No, can't fit any back there. Can't fit one here somewhere. Like so. And maybe one there, actually. Oh, yes. That's a lot of 6-inch. Why do I have a port weight offset? Oh, because I got an extra 6-inch gun there. Get rid of that. All right. Funnel. Tall funnel 3 looks lovely, but is the wrong size. Go for the tall funnel 4. It's the most. We can only fit one funnel, so we might as well go for the biggest one we can. Just looks a little bit. Actually. Oh no, because they're Mark 1s. No, we don't want Mark 1s. No. Casemates. No, can't fit any of those. Torps. Yeah, why not? Always handy to have. Now, can we fit any little secondary guns anywhere? Sometimes there's like a... Actually, can we not fit a 6-inch up there? Oh, yes, we can. Lovely. Sometimes there are these little slots that you can just shove the odd extra gun into. It's always worth keeping an eye out for. Like that. 2-inch? Nope. Again, one thing I'd like to ask the devs is they've got these little encasements in this tower here, and this one has it as well. You can't actually fit a gun in there. There's a spot to mount one, but it won't let you actually put one in. Okay, that's a pretty heavily armed ship, able to deal with a multitude of threats. It doesn't have the triple guns up the front, though. Actually, maybe... Can we still fit 16 in there? No, not with that. Not with that barbette like that. I prefer having the 8-inch being able to fire directly forward. So we've got kind of firepower going straight forward. We have nice heavy broadside. This gun can actually fire in a pretty much the same angle forwards as that third C turret that the Nelson class actually had. And we also have this gun which can add in. So if we sail at like a 45-degree angle, we can get all our main battery to bear. We have a significant secondary battery. We have some torpedoes. Time to deal with all the bits and bobs. So, how fast can we make it go? Let's go for balanced boilers, oil, and geared steam turbines. And she can probably do, what, 25 knots? Pretty happily? Yeah, 25. I know it's not perfect engine efficiency, but 96.5% should be good enough. Come back to this slot. Krupp 4, very nice. Maximum barbette thickness, triple hull, reinforced bulkheads, at best anti-flood. I'm going to go for the turtleback, just for the increased resistance. Now, the actual Nelson had light shells, but screw that. Let's go for super heavies. I can go all the way up to high TNT. Yes, please. I normally go for the tube. I quite like tube powder as an option. Now I think about it. Yeah, let's go for the tube powder. Electrohydro. I can't get autoloaders, but I can get semi-autoloaders. Fast torps. Why not? 21-inch. Rangefinder. I can either go for... Go for the Coincidence 5. This is more of a brawler than a long-range sniper. We can get acoustics. Sonar seems a bit extreme. Let's go for a Hydro 3. Radio telegraph. Not that you really need that in the custom battles, but, you know, makes sense. We are, however, now overweight, which is a slight issue, so we need to get rid of something. Okay, we don't need that, and... Don't really need that. See, going to high TNT does save me that, just that little bit, I think. Yeah, just so we will go with a high TNT. Let's go for an anti-flood 2, just so I can get a little bit of anti-torp protection in. Oh, it's too much. And let's go for a double bottomed hull. I prefer having a 12-inch belt. You can get away with it. And I like rounding this out to 6 and 3. No, can't afford it. Can we get any more armor anywhere? Like two tons of armor, can we fit that? Yeah, a little bit more on the tower. No turret tops, no secondaries, no. Okay, that'll be it. Okay, that's a decent setup, I think. I think that's a decent setup. So we have here the HMS Nelson, and let's see if we can deal with Operation Cerberus. So if you're not familiar with Operation Cerberus, the Germans snuck 3 of the ships. I think it was the Scharnhorst, the Prince Eugen, and one of the other heavy cruisers through the channel, because they were worried that they weren't going to be effective in France anymore. So they snuck them along the channel, and the British completely screwed up. The response: okay, enemy smoke is spotted to the north. Now they're going to be way, way faster than us. So we have the HMS Nelson, and we also have the Canada here. And that is quite a nice looking ship. It's a bit of a weird gap between the A and the B turrets, but they do look just such a pretty game. But if you are watching and you do have an idea of, I can normally do two battles in a stream. I think we're being fired on. We are being fired on. How rude. No radar on these ships, of course. Although the actual ships, by the time they were were actually in the Second World War, were refitted with radar and stuff. These are the ships just kind of as is, as they would have been constructed. They haven't had any upgrades at all. Actually, I have a cunning plan, because the AI sucks at doing fleet maneuvers. No, I didn't say follow. I said steady. Right, Nelson. Turn, Canada. Continue the turn. There we go. And speed up again. Oh, and if you're watching and you're like, well, I can't post it in the chat. It is on followers only mode, so just click the little heart button on the channel, and then you will be able to post. Enemy in sight. Very fast ships, probably. This must be the battle cruiser. Quite nasty looking thing. $15 or 16-inch guns by the sound of it. Yeah, hello then, Age. Nice of you to join. Nice to see you. Yeah, nasty looking ship. We are in range. We will be replying, but our long range accuracy is not good. We need to close in. No, actually, we took a hit. So, oh no, it's only a 14-inch. Okay, that's not quite as bad, but it could still mess us up. Ouch, like that. Oh, looks like we've picked up one of the heavy cruisers. Bit of a weird... Holy crap! Oh, those are dangerous. Look at that. Look at all those torps. Quintuple and a quadruple launcher. They're already aiming at me. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, ships. All guns. Fire on the heavy cruisers. Fire on the lead heavy cruiser. Actually, no. Canada, you can target the lead one. And Nelson, you can target the second one. And we're going to have to keep a very close eye on these bastards to see if they launch those torps. Now, our accuracy is probably even worse. It's still pretty bad. But at least the 8-inch has a reasonable chance of hitting. And it's not too much worse. 3.2% accuracy, yeah. We're quite a long way out. 11.8 kilometers. And these ships will be going pretty fast. So the 16 inch has got a 2.9%. 8's 3.2. 6 inches are opening up as well with a 3% chance. But if we can get a couple of hits in, even if it's with a 6-inch gun, and start to slow them down, we'll be able to hit them more effectively. Yep, they just launched. Okay. All ships. Time for evasive maneuvers. Nelson, hard to starboard. Canada, hard to starboard. No, Nelson, hard to starboard. Canada, hard to starboard. Okay. Because I think it'll be more about weight of fire than anything else. But I do not want to be anywhere near those torps. Now we just have to be careful because this warship is probably going to launch them as well as soon as it gets a chance. Yep, there we go. And I think, from the way they were aimed, they were fired at the Canada. Now, Canada's already doing a turn. But I'll just tell her to do a very hard turn instead. Nelson, rudder midships. And actually, you can come to port. Try and close in a bit. Pretty sure they all fired at the Canada. And of course, she's taken hits from the battlecruiser. And the heavy cruisers, but whoa, there are the torps. They're fast. Okay. Don't like that. I think we got a tiny little hit on the heavy cruiser over there. Oh, that was close. Yeah, one hit with the 16-inch. And they'll be toast. So, Canada, hard to port. Close in. Can. Ow. Oh, there was a hit. Oh, well done, Nelson. That's more like it. That must have been a 16-inch. Yeah, there we go. 16-inch hill hits, goes right through the mid belt. 500 damage, and that'll start to slow her up quite significantly, which is what we want. Ow! Don't want that. Ooh, torps. Ooh, crap. Canada, midships. No. Oh, doesn't matter. I think we're going to eat that. Eat at least one of those. That sounded like a torpedo hit. I don't think we have been hit by a torp yet. No. I think these ones are the danger ones. How did the AI decide to go for a torp heavy build? I think maybe by some absolute miracle we're going to slip between that torp salvo. Oh, well done, Canada. Good stuff. Entirely on purpose, I'm sure. Right, hard to port. Key with the torps is to just not... okay, so we have the Limburg, who's reloading, and the Baden, who is also reloading, so... Really need to kill these guys off before they get another salvo off. What are their main guns? 8. It's not nothing. Oh, have a look at the battle cruiser while I can. The York. Top speed of 23? Really? She's a slow battle cruiser with almost no armor. So yeah, those heavy cruisers are the threat. Okay. Nelson, to port. Sailing in at full speed, basically. There's another torp salvo coming in. I think we will avoid that. Oh, yes, there we go. Another big hit on the Limburg. Don't think the flooding's enough to get her. Really? Partial hit? Wow. Okay. Bit unlucky there to get a partial hit with the 16-inch gun. Well, the Baden's actually taking more damage than I thought it had. That is good news. Okay, now at this range, how's Canada doing? Canada's okay. Another bigger overpen there on the Baden. The Limburg is going to be taking fire from quite a lot of our guns, but I do want to open up just slightly. Get more of the 6-inch guns in range, because... or on target, rather. Because, oh, crap. Hard to starboard. All stop. Right, Canada... you are fine. But I want you to swap over to the Limburg, actually. Oh no, we're going to eat that full spread of that. Oh, that's why I wanted to get them dealt with. No. This is going to be bad. Okay, full speed. Midships. Never mind. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I think Limburg is dead. Because she's flooding quite severely now. But that'll finish her off. Right. Both ships, you can target the Barden. Fortunately, these things are quite tough. And 700 damage is something you can kind of take. But you really need the Barden dead. Like yesterday. Getting a few hits with the 6 inches there. Decent. Oh! If you're aboard the Barden, you just must be absolutely... I mean, credit to them. But that is not where you want to be. More 6-inch fire coming out from the Nelson. Damage to a torpedo doesn't matter. Come on. 21%. Ooh. Boom! There we go. That's more like it. Right. The ships will start targeting the battlecruiser automatically. Now, she's on that tack, so we want to kind of match that. So we'll come about. Unfortunately, battleships don't turn particularly quickly, but we'll try. Again, if you've got an idea for the next scenario, then do give me a shout down in the chat. Yeah, the York is definitely taking fire. Just don't think we've scored any proper hits yet. Fire, flooding. Does have torps. Where are her torp launchers? On the stern. Interesting. Loads of secondaries. But those 14-inch guns just... You know, they're doing damage, but they're not doing enough. Canada opening up. Partial. Let's see now. Who's done more damage? Canada has done 2,000. And Nelson has done 1,600. So Canada's been a bit more effective so far. What are midships actually? Oh, that was so close. Chance to hit. Only 13%. This is so rubbish. Why is it that bad? Minus... Oh, I was still aiming, that's why. I mean, Yorick has taken quite a lot of flooding damage. Oh, big hit there from the Canada. Not quite sure where those shells were aimed. Or what they were aiming at. It's just like, miss. But those 6-inch guns will, you know, all that damage does add up. Oh, yeah. What happened there? Was that B turret? Oh, I can't tell. Heavy flooding. I'm not sure actually. But she goes down. Okay. Well, that was quite successful. Let's have a little think. What else could we do? I haven't really played much with the United States fleet. Oh, we got a question here in chat. What do you think makes a difference in these battles? Is the air not being great? So, in the custom battles, like obviously there's two components. There's building the ship, and then there's the actual battle itself. And you need to know your ship to do well in the battle itself. Is basically how I would advise it. But I tend to go for quite balanced builds. What countries are available for the custom battles? I'll go through them. So we have the United States, the Russians, the Italians, the Austro-Hungarians, Japanese, Chinese, British, French, Germans, and Spanish. Basically the great powers at the start of the 20th century. US heavy cruiser. I never had a look at the US heavy cruisers. You want Austro-Hungary versus China? Okay, fine. What year? Year. So if you are writing scenarios, obviously the two countries, the year, and the years can be different. So you can give one side an advantage or a disadvantage. Starting range. Me. Okay, well, let's go for the top end tech because it's more interesting. Starting range, I don't know, 20,000. I did want to build a heavy cruiser, so let's say a heavy cruiser bumps into, I don't know, Convoy of some sort. How about that? So we got 1 light cruiser, 3 destroyers, and 10 transports. Yep, okay. Right. So I know I'm going up against a convoy, so like I'm not taking on stupidly dangerous foes, but we need to have things. So I've only got 1 tower option. Let's put it there. Oh, I've got 2 here. Oh, that one's better. It's also huge. Okay, let's move all the towers forwards a bit. Funnels. Ooh, lots of different funnels. Advanced. See, now the thing with the funnels, right? Where's my... Oh, shut up. Where's my phone? Oops. So, funnels, I've noticed, are a bit weird. So here we have the Uber funnel one, which, and I only really care about weight on this scenario. So 790 tons gives me 71 funnel capacity. Which means that I have 0.09-ish funnel capacity per ton, which is actually very good. Now this one has 35 for 310, so this one is better, 0.1. So this gives you more funnel capacity per ton than this one does, and that's a common theme with Ultimate Admiral. Just because this thing is just so light. So going like this, 2 of those gives me 70 funnel capacity for 620 tons. And if you look here at the mega funnel, which is 650, that only gives me 65 funnel capacity. So these are more efficient in terms of the weight, often. Now, yeah, in fact, they're giving me almost as much funnel capacity as the Uber Funnel 1, although the Uber Funnel 1 does just look cooler. So yeah, let's be smart. Let's go for the 2 advanced funnels. I do think it makes a difference with the smoke interference, but I'm not 100% sure. Actually, no, they've got less. But 2 of them, it gives me more. So the smoke interference is worse, basically. Right. Main guns. So, light cruiser. Now, the thing we really want here is accuracy. So, that means 10 or 11 inch. Because these have 100% accuracy at 1,000 meters. Obviously, we're starting at 12. What did I set the engagement rate to? But probably so max 5.7. Interesting. Okay, so the 9-inch guns are actually more accurate, 1,500 meters, 6.8, than these ones, which are 2, and these ones, which are 2.6. So I think the sweet spot here is the 9-inch. Now, I can go 1 or 2 barrel, but there's almost no difference in accuracy. Actually, it's a little bit. Go for doubles. And let's go. Now, very common if you had double barrel main guns to go for a 4 turret setup. So that's what we'll do. Secondary guns, we definitely want some secondaries because we are fighting, light ships. So we'll stick secondaries wherever we can fit them. Yeah, that'll do. Those are cool. Do the singles ever get used? Yeah, so you'll see single guns, particularly in the early game, when you don't have double gun tech. They're also useful for keeping your weight down. And if you're building a meme ship, there is an advantage. So if we look at the 9-inch single, they reload faster, basically. And they are cheaper. So if you're under extreme budget constraints, and sometimes the secondary guns, you can just stick a single on there. But I generally mains doubles or triples. Secondaries, I tend to always go for the triples. Because what's a meme ship? Meme ship is where you just instead of building a sensible kind of design, you do something really silly like cover the entire surface in torpedo launchers or something. Or it's a ship that's designed to be, very, very extreme in a certain direction. Now, we want to max out our speed with that engine capacity funnel capacity that we've got. Should probably change this first. Go for oil. Let's go for a diesel-powered ship. So it looks like our maximum speed's not going to be amazing, but we can get 32 knots, which is perfectly respectable. Now, a heavy cruiser would want these things, so we've got plenty of weight to play with. So let's go for a turbo electric drive 1 and an advanced propeller shaft 2. the best armor, simply because it saves weight, maximum bar thickness, torpedo protection. Go for maximum torpedo protection, because this ship is designed to operate by itself. Although that is very heavy, so I might tick it down a little bit. Now, shells, if she's designed for convoy raiding, we don't need the super heavy shells, so let's go with the standards. And let's go for the high TNT for the all-roundedness. Definitely want some Gen 2 radar. Don't need that. Acoustics, yeah, we'll definitely want some of that. Stereoscopic makes us go overweight. Oh, okay, so this is coincidence. So I'd like to get the stereoscopic in. I'd like this. I'd like that. I'd like these. And that. That's too much. Much too much. No. Okay, there we go. Armor's fine, to be honest. But let's see if we can increase the tower armor just a little bit. 7-inch. Maybe get this up to 7, the belt. Belt extended up to 3.5, maybe. Got a couple of 100 tons to play around with. Maybe go for 4 inches on the deck. And no. Deck armor's too expensive. So, yeah, 3.5, 1.7. But more turret armor. 9. 3 inches on the top. 4 inches on the secondaries. No, not quite. Oh, there we go. Maxed out our weight. Weight offset 0.2, which is absolutely fine. That's quite a nice. That's quite a nice looking ship. Let's try her out. Okay, there's the convoy. Let's head that way. Oh, that's a nice turning circle. It's a bit of a change after the battleship that we were playing with. And what's our accuracy like? Well, rubbish at the moment, but hopefully once we've dialed things in. Oh, and strategy-wise, probably... Let's have a look actually at the ships. So we've got... This is the light cruiser. Yeah, it's not particularly threatening, and we can't see the destroyers yet. So yeah, let's continue to fire on the light cruiser until we identify the destroyers. With those pesky torps. Massive 0.5%. Oh, that's because the convoy is going this way. So let's get on the same tack. Get our accuracy up. And actually, let's slow down to 24 knots, again, just for that increased accuracy. Wait for the turrets to spin around. 0.5%. Amazing. Did the enemy ship turn around as well or something? Oh no, they just headed straight at us. Oh, these are the destroyers. They are. Okay, they've gotten a little bit closer than I would have liked. Let's have a look. They are on a smoke screen. They've gone gun heavy, but they do have 2 torp launchers, so they are a bigger threat than the light cruiser, so might as well shoot at the destroyer. He's heading straight at us, probably trying to shoo us away. There go the ranging shots. Oh, we're firing at them with our twin torp tubes, which is amusing. Whoa! Oh, there's a lucky hit and a half. Was that a yep, 9-inch first hit of the battle? Goes straight through the mid belt and completely obliterates the lead destroyer. Well, that's fine. That was an insanely lucky shot. Lock on to the next destroyer and open up. Yeah, it's still headed straight at us. They're no longer in a smoke screen though. There's a chance to hit like 1.2%. Woo! Oh, they just fired their own torps at us. That's fine. Hard to port. No idea where mine have gone. Over there somewhere. They're quite long-range torps, so 13 kilometers. Can't quite reach the convoys out there, the transports out there. Oh, a flooding hit. That's good. That'll slow it down. The Yangquan. We also have here the... Oh, we haven't identified that yet. They did definitely fire. How nasty those torps. 24-inch. Yikes. That's a yikes. And they literally just fired from the other destroyer. So we're going to zag, I think. We won't hit the first lot. Ooh, no, we will. Oh, poop. So this guy just... Unless that's the ones that they fired, in which case we will be okay. So we'll stay on course. Oh, we fired our own front-firing torp at where that destroyer should eventually be, but it'll turn. I'm actually going to switch the torps off, because we're just wasting them. They're not going to hit anything. Ah, here's the second set. Okay. And there's another lot there. Okay, well, we should be okay with this. I mean, I know we're headed right at them, but, you know, hopefully we'll be able to avoid. Oh, yes, there we go. I mean, the Anquan should be slowing. I mean, look how that's crazy fast. And as she slows, we get our chances of... Oh, crud. Run amidships. Those are faster torps than I thought they were. Maybe using the fast ones? Hmm. Threading the needle a bit here. Another reason that I like a lot of what I'm doing with messing around in the custom battles, and that's a miss, is to try out things for the campaign, because there will be a campaign mode. That devs have confirmed that there will be a campaign, and you know, realistic builds of ships I think is going to be really important. Alright, there goes the Yanquan. Right, now kill off the Zenpian. Zenpian? Oh, I don't speak Chinese. I don't pretend to speak Chinese either. Okay, so gone into a smoke screen again. Really annoying, because we've got a pathetic chance to hit. But if we close right in with her, we might have a chance. We are quite speedy. And the AI is... Oh, okay. Or we could just hit her with a 9-inch shell and completely obliterate her. That'll do. Goodbye. Probably the only hit it took... No, it took a 2-inch hit too. Earlier on. Right. Okay. Let's go back down to standard speed. Right, where's that heavy cruiser? There. How fast are you? Same speed as us. Okay. So we're going to have to kill her with guns. But we shouldn't have too much trouble with her, because she doesn't... Oh, she does have torps. Three each side. Okay. Same as... No, they're more than us. That's irritating. Blooding hit. That's good. Whoa, she's going down quick. Minimum bulkheads. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's not good. You do not want minimum bulkheads. Because that happens. Flooding, not normally terminal, but it might be on minimum bulkheads. Normally you have to get all but 2 compartments flooded. How good are they at pumping it out? Anti-flood 2. Okay, not bad. Another flooding hit. Oh, okay, that'll kill her. Pretty sure. Yep, there we go. Alright. Now, it's just the transports to mop up. Now, this was actually my plan in a Taskmaster a little while ago. Was the torpedo boat one. Was basically to kill off the escorts and then move in, and then you can just kill the transports as and when you please. But it didn't really work. Because I had pathetic torpedo boats. But this is kind of what I was thinking about doing, you see. And you see, a 9-inch gun will mess up transports exceptionally quickly. It's just a case of grabbing them all as quickly as we can. Anyway, you know, that's pretty much all I have time for today, although I will wait until all those transports are sunk. If you are watching on YouTube, as I said at the start of the video, hop over to Twitch, join in, submit your scenarios there. I don't take them in the comments. Well, you can post a scenario in the comments and I'll think about it, but like I'm not accepting scenario suggestions except at the time, because my memory is shockingly bad and I won't remember. No other reason. So hop on to Twitch. If you've got a scenario, submit it live on a Wednesday. If you've got a Taskmaster idea, then you are best off commenting on one of the Taskmaster videos, and then we kind of think about it as a group, and then that eventually come up with something that we all agree on. But yeah, if you're posting on any of our videos, then we will notice on the Taskmaster ones. We will have a think about it. That transport is a long way away. Yeah, if you join my Patreon, then you can submit scenarios to me in real time. And I will take absolute notice, as I have been with the ones that have been submitted to me. So, yeah, I will always be doing that for you. As well, I am very excited to see if the devs get any multiplayer going with Ultimate Admiral, because what I would love for the Taskmasters is to have all the YouTubers basically fighting each other live, because that would be amazingly fun. Oh, that was a waste of a talk. Firing on that one? Yeah. So yeah, that transport is very doomed. Bye-bye. Okay, just that one, way off in the distance, but the problem with transports is they have a maximum speed of crap. 14.5 knots. I mean, credit where credit's due. They've gotten a surprisingly long distance from the rest of the convoy. Obviously went, oh, we're just going to run. But it doesn't matter. What's the accuracy? 31%. Yeah, just going to smack them to bits very quickly. And if you are watching my Ultimate Admiral stuff and you're coming from YouTube, check out some of my other videos, because I do... I've got 5 different game series running at the moment. Different thing every weekday. Weekends, however, is reserved for Patreons and doing one-off things. So that's pretty much it. I will put up the links on screen. There we go. So thank you very much for watching. Links are on screen to my YouTube channel, so if you're watching on Twitch and you're wondering, oh, he's got a YouTube channel, but he's keep mentioning it, then you can click on the link over there. And there's also a link to my Patreon. A link to my Patreon there as well. Very, very cheap. Lowest tier is €1 per month, or whatever the equivalent is in your local currency. So please do check it out. I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, thanks guys, and bye-bye.